Hey everybody, it's Dr. Trish, Dr. Trish Musum. I'm here with you tonight. It's for Friday night on the Upper East Side on the 5th floor of my home office. You'll see my books behind me. I'm here with you on this Friday night to share with you a little bit of a personal story, and I'm hoping it can be interesting and helpful and perhaps give you some fuel and resources for your own personal journey. I have always been plagued with a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, and levels of fear, level of anxiety that didn't seem to really be appropriate for the circumstances and situations in my life. Okay. Anyhow, what I wanted to share with you is a relatively new exploration on my part into what's called the field of family constellations or systemic constellations therapies. And what this is all about is about the notion that whatever's going on in our life right now in this very moment, or what might have been going on in our life, it's not necessarily related to stuff that's going on for us. We can actually inherit the unhealed wounds of our parents and their parents and even their parents. It's called by some inherited family trauma. So whatever's going on, it may not have started with us. And in fact, I just opened a book today that I got out of the NYPL, the New York Public Library, one of my favorite places to rent books and videos, called It Didn't Start With You. It's not on my desk. It's actually over there in another room on my bed. So I can't show it to you in this video, but it's called It Didn't Start With You by Mark Wolyn, W-O-L-L-Y-N. And he has a great personal story, and a personal story that's really fueled and informed his professional journey, which has been for the last 30 years or so doing this kind of work, helping people heal traumas that they've inherited that can have manifested as not just emotional issues like fear or anxiety or depression or long-standing phobias, even compulsions and obsessive issues, but physical diseases, actual physical diseases that can be rooted in traumas that we've inherited from our parents or their parents or their parents. And this field that you may have heard of called epigenetics, which has to do with the fact that circumstances outside of ourselves can affect how we express our genes, okay? Our genes don't control our destiny, but we can affect our genes. But we can also inherit these wounds, what are called in a way that's called epigenetics. Anyhow, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, getting off point here. What I want to say is that whatever's going on in your life, if it's a health issue, if it's a long-standing emotional tendency like fear or anxiety that I've dealt with a lot of my life, it may not be related to or caused by what you think it's related to or caused by, or what even your wonderful holistic or integrative physician or the other practitioners that you work with believe to be the cause. It may be linked to stuff that's gone on in generations before you, and there can be healing. There are powerful tools for healing these issues. And as I always return to my story of presence and cultivating the present moment, healing can happen in a moment. Stay tuned for more tools for healing that can happen in a moment. Signing off Friday night, September 15th. Wishing you all well. Check in with me on Facebook. Love to hear comments on this video. Soon I'm going to be coming to you on Facebook Live. I'm still a little bit shy to do Facebook Live, but one of these days I'll be live and we can interact in real time. For now, send me your comments, your thoughts, your feedback, your questions. I'd be happy and I would love to dialogue with you on this notion of it didn't all start with you. Whatever's going on, it may be linked to something that's happened to your parents or their parents or their parents. Inherited family trauma. Oh, we know one more PS. I just did want to share with you. My dad was a Holocaust survivor. This is what I wanted to say earlier on, and it just escaped me. My dad was a Holocaust survivor. He was a thriver. He survived and he thrived. But he never dealt with the trauma that he went through. A lot of unhealed wounds there. A lot of pain held within. My mom was a child of World War II. She grew up where literally the German fighters returning to Germany were taking pot shots, getting rid of their unspent artillery. She remembers running across fields as a child being shot at. She had ongoing nightmares from that as an adult, unhealed wounds from her childhood as well. She was a survivor and a thriver as well. And in my middle age, I'm 57 now, but in my middle years, I started to really explore healing on a deeper level, looking at the roots of emotional tendencies, looking at the roots of physical dis-ease that I'd been experiencing. And I came to understand deeply the profound and abiding links between emotional wounds, emotional trauma, and physical health, and emotional tendencies, as well as the links between those unhealed wounds of my parents and their parents, and how I was embodying those in my day-to-day life. And I will come to you again in days to come with tools for actually healing those wounds. If you can see, Benjamin is coming to ask me to be quiet now because I was almost going to say goodbye, and then I had that PS, and it's over 6 minutes, and that's a long video. And Benjamin, say hi to everybody here at home or wherever they are. This is Benjamin's head asking me to stop and take him for a walk. So finally, that's it, folks. Looking forward to hearing your comments and feedback. And in days to come, I will have tools for you to actually find the roots of these issues in a moment. Healing can happen in the present moment, in this very moment now. Take good care. Write with comments, feedback, questions, and concerns. Looking forward to dialoguing with you here. Bye.